I'm Dominick Cruz. We got Guaito Perez here. I'll be Jon Jones. We've got Ciryl Gane here. Now, when it comes to Jones, he's been out a while. I was out 2 years, 11 months with 3 ACL reconstructive surgeries before I came back and fought. He's been out longer than it took me to recover from those 3 knee surgeries. Over 3 years he's been out, and he's coming facing Ciryl Gane for a title. Unprecedented. We haven't seen this in a long time. Anybody with this big of a gap and then come back and fight somebody at this caliber. So some of the things that we see out of Jones is he's really good with this southpaw jab. So you'll see that. He keeps this range because he's so long. When you decide to throw, he makes you miss with his range. So if there's a combination, he just makes you miss and he keeps his range. And the weapons that he likes is he likes his high kick as a southpaw. He likes this kick right here to the side, and he sets this side kick up by throwing that kick to the knee. Ooh, you'll see Jon Jones over and over. He'll tap that knee and he's trying to hyperextend this knee and kick it back like that.
Again with that oblique kick, he loves that kick.
Jones loves to try to get you to circle towards his southpaw weak side because he likes to really land that spin kick. He's super good, he's super fast with it.
Spins the body.
So what Jones does so well is he keeps this range so open that you've got to explode to hit him. And when you explode, he connects and he hurts you. He's got elbows. When you explode, he knees you. When you explode, he teeps you. When you explode, he taps your knee.
When he throws kicks and you can't hit him, it's pretty substantial.
He always heads you off. Plots. Plots keeps the hands, switches stance. Plot, switches stance. There it is right there. He waits and he circles you towards what he wants. And then you start seeing the jump knees, and then you start seeing jump elbows and all his dynamic moves. And the reason these all work is because Jones is always moving. He's controlling the hands, controlling the range with kicks. He keeps you at kick range at all times. So now what makes Ciryl Gane so hard to deal with is his footwork. This man can move his feet so well. Gane, you'll see him move side to side. You'll see him circle. And this is what you even saw versus Ngannou. He stays sideways like this, hands down, and when Ngannou would explode, he would be gone. He couldn't find him because his feet move so fast. His hands are down at his hips, and it makes it hard to read his punches.
Oh, that was nice.
Also, he stays in this side stance. So if you decide to come, every now and then he'll just poke you straight to the gut. Right there.
Front leg side kick.
This is what you're talking about, Joe.
Yeah.
That side stance.
And then this is where Gane gets really effective. Notice I touch him, and now this guy's mad. He'll start getting you to chase him. And then when you chase him, he'll pull you into his long punches.
A win stare from
Lovely counter work.
And this is what's so tricky with his boxing. This is what he can use with Jones. If he can get Jones to try to plot and head him off, he can set him up to pull into the big shots with his hands down the way he does.
Yeah.
Big shots.
Well, Gane is putting the work in here.
All night for Gane is going to be body work. That will stop Jon Jones from going underneath your punches and getting to your legs. Starts the body, work Jon Jones back on his heels, and make sure after you move him back, you get on your bike and you connect and you use your long weapons to really connect against a big, strong Jones who wants to wrestle you.
Just going to keep going back there. Oh! Whips that one in.
Now, we're talking about Jon Jones. Obviously, one of the gifts he has in this division is the wrestling. We saw a Francis Ngannou out-wrestle Ciryl Gane and has no wrestling background to begin with.
Another takedown for Francis Ngannou. That is 3.
So if you're Ciryl Gane and you're trying to ride the fence side to side, you're just always moving. This is what Jones does so well. He keeps his hands out. See, he got you moving back. Now I got you biting, and then he shoots. And once Jones gets in on these hips, you've seen him time and time again. He gets in, he lifts, he drops.
Violent takedown from Jones.
From here, punches, and this man starts to move and try to get up. This is where Jones really shows how dominating he is with his ground and pound and his wrestling.
Big shot by Jon Jones. Gustafson's in trouble.
Now, if you're Gane, you've got to focus on not letting Jones get underneath your hips to your legs. Two things are key for that. One, this back leg. He cannot let this hand get behind him and in between himself and this fence. Two, he must keep this arm from connecting to the back hand, this hand here. So when we're on the fence, he's in on double. He's gonna wanna lock his hands here. We can't let this happen. And he's gonna wanna get this waist and then lock his hands here. We can't let this happen. These are the positions Jones is looking for from here. So the way you do that is you spread your legs. You keep the whizzer. This hand can go in between the face of Jones and himself so that he's got this elbow in there. And then that keeps Jones up and off the hip. There's one. Next thing is now you use that to create space, you're good. Now here's a position you're probably gonna see in the fight. If you're Gane, you've gotta get in between the fence and the person on top, and you've gotta get on the hands. One, get underneath the hands. Get in on the hands. If these hands are locked, you're not getting away. So number one, get on the hands. Number two, get this leg out of there and try to restart. But hands, he's gonna follow you, keep the hands. We're here, this is the fight. In order to get out of this, I've gotta get this elbow in between me and Jones. Right here, in order to get away and keep free flowing movement like he wants to.